price this year. You'll have multiple chances to give throughout this whole next half hour, 45 minutes in the silent or super silent option. And our sponsor a program as well. You should see the sponsor a program button on the bidding site if you're there. Tonight, we're going to be raising funds in support of programs that are providing comprehensive care for animals at Seattle Humane. And what better way to showcase that amazing work than through warm and fuzzy kittens. We're deep into the kitten season right now. You should be looking around my house because you'd see several of them from Seattle Humane, as well as Angel, my dog. But anyway, we want you to see some of these cuties here shortly. First, though, I'd like to introduce you to a couple of very cool cats, our auctioneers for tonight, Jeff Stokes and Kevin Joyce. Take it away, guys.
Hey everybody, I'm Kevin Joyce, one of the auctioneers today, and I'm coming to you from a cat dormitory at Seattle Humane. When COVID-19 hit, Seattle Humane quickly moved all the animals in its care to foster families. The organization is so lucky to have such a large network of foster families so that even during closed down doors and a pandemic, we can move them out and continue the life-saving work. The Seattle Humane is now taking in even more animals through its doors and completing more curbside adoptions through appointment during the pandemic. Moving the animals allowed Seattle Humane to shift its resources to programs like community outreach and the Pet Resource Center, helping to make sure that families that are hit hard during these tough times don't have to make tough decisions between paying their bills and buying pet food. These are just some of the programs that you are going to be supporting this evening. Keep the auction bids coming right now, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to hear more from my friend Jeff Stokes, who's in a dog kennel somewhere. Jeff!
Hello. My name is Jeff Stokes. Thank you, Kevin, for that introduction. No, I'm not at the dog pound, but I am at Seattle Humane. I'm downstairs is where I'm at. I'm at the pet food bank. Beside me and behind me on the pallets, you'll see a lot of great foods just like this that allow, and there's thousands of pounds of pet food that move through this massive storage facility each month. And these foods help struggling families feed their pets and keep them in their homes. Seattle Humane has worked along with COVID-19 so those pets don't end up in the shelters. It's through programs like this at the Pet Food Bank and New Home to Home program, which helps people safely rehome a pet rather than surrender it to a shelter. With your help and supporting donations tonight and community programs, vet services, and other life-saving work here at Seattle Humane, thank you for being here this evening. Thank you for being a part. And don't forget to get your final bids in on the silent auction that are forthcoming, and the super silent will close in about 20 minutes. Thanks for being with us.
Well, now we are here for a number of reasons tonight, one of which is kittens, of course. And normally there would be kittens for you to pick up and cuddle at tuxes and tails. But tonight we thought we would introduce you instead to a couple of litters of adoptable kittens that you can adopt from their foster homes. Tuxes and Tails guests will be able to place an adoption hold on these kittens on a first come, first served basis. Any kittens not adopted tonight will be available Monday and beyond for selection. Just take a look at these heartwarming kittens. which provides special. Oh my goodness, don't you wish you could support them all? These sweethearts won't be with Seattle Humane for long, and I'm sure that there are some great forever homes waiting for them. Not all of the kittens who come to Seattle Humane are easy cases. Some are very precarious, whether they were abandoned by their mothers or separated from them by other forces. Seattle Humane cares for many vulnerable and high-risk animals every single year. One of the many programs that we'll be supporting this evening is the neonate program. It provides specialized care for some of these most vulnerable kittens. Take a look at this heartwarming video.
Neonatal care can mean a lot of different things depending on the age of the kitten and health status of the kitten that you're caring for. Orphaned kittens under 4 weeks of age are going to need feeding every couple of hours. They're going to need feeding throughout the night, a heat source, and stimulating to go to the bathroom. And then you can go all the way to the other end of the spectrum where if you have like 6 or 7 week old kittens, they're eating on their own, they're using the litter box, they're pretty independent at that age, and so it can vary a lot, but it always takes a lot of monitoring, I would say. Kittens under 4 weeks of age can't regulate their own body temperature, so they always need a heat source. So that's what their mom acts as, a heat source when they have a mom, but when they don't have a mom, you have to provide that heat for them. Unfortunately, it does happen. Folks might find kittens and mistakenly take them away from their mother, or something might have happened to the mother. Or in some cases, the mom shows no interest in caring for her young. So we do see orphan kittens semi-frequently. It's like, human babies. They're pretty immunocompromised when they're born. The most important thing for their immune system is to receive colostrum from their mother, which comes from the milk within the first 24 hours. It has lots of good antibodies and can help protect them in the interim. And then when they are 1 pound, they can get their first round of vaccines, and that helps a lot as well. They need a combo vaccine that we give when they're 1 pound. It's FERCP. It protects against a lot of different viruses that usually affect kittens. And then when they're 16 weeks old, they receive their rabies vaccine. We can use the black light to look for ringworm in some cases. Sometimes it doesn't glow under the black light, but sometimes it does. So we always like to do that with any incoming animal, actually. Use a little black light, shut off the lights, and do a quick little sweep over them and see if we see anything glowing bright green. So in the cases where they don't have their mother, especially when they're under 4 weeks, they're relying solely on their caregiver. They need feeding every 2 to 3 hours. All throughout the night. They need stimulated to go to the bathroom because they actually can't do that on their own under 4 weeks. They also need comfort and heat support and all of those things that they would normally get from their mother. I'd say the biggest thing in people that are wanting to adopt a kitten is that they don't realize how much work they will be on their own. Kitten Lady actually says 1 kitten is half a kitten, 2 kittens is a whole kitten, which I really love because they need a partner to play with, to be silly with and romp around with, and also to comfort them. Kittens, just like puppies also, they grow up in litters, so they're not used to being on their own. I think how they're dealing with it right now is taking people and putting them down on a list and reaching out when we have kittens that are available for adoption. But it's definitely been tough to not see as many coming in this season. Our goal is to get animals like spayed and neutered as soon as it's healthy for them. Right now, we're having to really limit that because we don't want to be using up our PPE. We don't want to be in close contact if we can avoid it, like we are when we do surgery. So right now, we're basically just giving folks a lot of support if they do have to go through, the mother going through another heat cycle, making sure you're keeping doors and windows really secured. A female cat in heat will try her darndest to get outside and find a mate. We have a lot of really wonderful, really experienced foster parents that will help with that socialization and take care of the kittens so that they're in their best shape when they go to their adoptive home. So it's a lot of work, but it's very rewarding work when you get to see them grow into an adult cat.
Wow! What an incredible program. How valuable and beautiful. I'm always so moved at the way that pets bring out our humanity, and it's so important right now. My relationship to my pets is just keeping me alive and sane and happy during COVID. So we're at that part of the program that is really critical. Remember that you're watching this on your computer perhaps, but you're bidding on your phone. You will have gotten an email from Seattle Humane, and you can get the link there to go to the Greater Giving site. And right there on your site, when you see a sponsor of the program, that's where you go to make your contributions. Or to bid, you can find that as well on there. We only have 10 minutes left before we close out the super silent auction. We want to thank everyone who's doing some great bidding so far. There's some incredible items in the super silent: a stay at Lake Catchis, an Oregon wine country getaway, a Hollywood favorite Whistler romp, some other ones.
We got Oregon wine country getaway. The bid sits on that at only $1,000. We got a Whistler package, as you might see, but look at that one in the lower left corner, Kevin.
Oh yes, Seattle Seahawks. That has a $450 bid on it right now for a $1,300 value. We're closing that in under 10 minutes now. Also, get your final bids in if you want to see your pet featured on the Seattle Humane calendar. That's normally a huge item at Tuxes and Tails. They make great gifts for family and friends. Your pet will get a professional photo shoot. They'll get a makeup consultation. You can do Photoshop to take away any bad expressions that your pet is making because they're in a bad mood, because they're forced to have a photo shoot. You'll get the digital images. Do you have any pets?
I do, but I've never seen them unhappy.
Pick your favorites to include in the calendar and displays in the Pets of the Year wall in Seattle Humane's Adoption Center. Patty, tell us more about that.
You are crazy, both of you. We want to thank you all for bidding in the Super Silent Auction and supporting Seattle Humane, of course. As Kevin said, our Super Silent Auction is closing momentarily, but don't forget we still have more auction items waiting to be won. To be sure to monitor or place your bids before they close. Until then, guess what? We have more kittens to see.
Oh, yay.
Instead, we'll be traveling a few months back in time rather than looking at ones that are up for adoption. We're going to see 5 abandoned kittens beating the odds that have already been adopted. These are the kittens that may have made this beautiful artwork for you. We want to thank Seattle Humane for the incredible care that they got that really brought them back to life. See this.
You may have heard about them. It happened a little over a year ago. It was a year ago this month. A Department of Transportation worker was walking along the side of I-90 and happened to find a paper bag that they thought was empty, discarded trash along the side of the road. He went to pick it up and lo and behold, it was not trash, it was full of kittens. Tiny 5-day-old kittens. Much, much, much too young to be on their own in the big world in a paper bag along the side of the freeway. So he did the great thing of bringing them here to us at Seattle Humane, recognizing that they needed more support and help than he could offer at that time. And we were, reasonably a little concerned. 5 days, like I said, is very young for kittens. To give you an idea, the kittens behind me are about 7 weeks and they still are little babies. But thankfully, we had some amazing, amazing foster parents step up. A foster parent really has to become mom in that situation. That's feeding them every 2 hours. You have to manually help them go to the bathroom. They don't know how to do that on their own. They need mom's help. She had to even be the groomer in the situation and use a little toothbrush and brush those kittens to help stimulate that feeling like a mom grooming her babies with their tongue. And thankfully, those 5 little kittens thrived. Butch, Coco, Patch, Millhouse, and Melissa. We had so many people interested in adopting these 5 little I-90 kitties as they became known. We knew we couldn't just put them on the adoption floor and let you all, free for all, throwing elbows, trying to capture, your own little Patch and Coco. We did a countdown and people were lined up out the door. They were lined up at 5 a.m. to get a chance to adopt. We had people with their own little carriers, their toys. They had names already picked. And something really fun happened that we got to witness was that a super sneaky boyfriend lied to his girlfriend and said he didn't get 2 of these kittens when in fact he had them. Hi, baby.
Hi. Close the door.
So he got to surprise his girlfriend with the official patch and Melissa of the I-90 kittens. It's because of supporters like you that we were able to help rescue these amazing I-90 kittens and all the kittens that come through our doors each year, just like this little guy. Saving lives, completing families, it's what we do, and it's all because of you.
Saving lives is what we do. Isn't it incredible to think that they only had a 50-50 chance of survival, but yet all 5 are happily thriving in their forever homes? Together, we can make more happy outcomes just like this story here and help more animals beat the odds. Supporting Seattle Humane through the auction is just one of the ways you can help make a difference this evening. Our super silent auction is closing in 5,
4,
3,
2,
1.
and that means
The silent auction is officially closing in 1 minute. That was kind of a trick to get you to make that last bid and make it count. We're turning it over to the virtual auction world, and here we are 45 seconds away. Make that last bid count. But don't worry, you have time left to bid on the silent auction, plus a special surprise item that Patty's already let that cat out of the bag.
do you want to give a shout out? This one's called Tough and Tender. It's some beautiful Rottweilers in a painting. This is a gorgeous necklace made out of recycled tire rubber. A great necklace over there as well.
There's a second necklace as well. We got baskets aplenty. We got art aplenty. There are many ways to help Seattle Humane. So now you have an opportunity to make a bigger difference by sponsoring and saving more lives, by sponsoring the programs providing life-saving care for animals like the I-90 kittens you just learned about. On your mobile bidding site, you'll see a sponsor a program button right above the auction catalog. Click on that button as often as you like. Please use the comments to let us know how we're doing, or we want to know you're there, don't we, Kevin?
We do.
So make those comments. Tell us how we're doing. Tell us if you like the white t-shirt versus the black t-shirt. Whatever. Click in. Let us know you're out there because we're all in the same mission of supporting Seattle, Maine. So thank you to everyone checking in right now. Let's get started, shall we, Kevin?
This is the critical part of our program tonight. This is the moment where you can really make a difference. We have different giving levels from $25 to $1,000 tonight. Many different opportunities to support. And thanks to the generous support of sponsors Mud Bay, Susan Mallory, and Jay Gao Family Dentistry, every single donation at the $100 level will be matched 100% up to $7,500. I hope we can max that out and get 75 people, even if they give at another level as well, to give $100 to take advantage of that incredible match. This whole program, as you may have figured out, is a replacement for the usual sponsor a program booths that you would see during the reception at Tuxes and Tails. You know, we're all adapting to these new times, and that's one of the ways that we decided to turn that event into 2 or more events. And we're going to have a large fund in need at our gala when it comes up, but this is the opportunity to help make a difference now for animals. So this is when we're going to do our traditional Raise the Paddle for Seattle Humane's care and the programs that are so important, particularly for the kitties. Talk to me about the $1,000 level, and let's see how we can do it.
I'd love to, Kevin. We've got several different levels, but if you chose to make that $1,000 donation, which we're hoping you will, that would, for example, help provide vaccinations, bathing, grooming. We offer temperament testing, training, and even microchipping for a shelter guest to make them more adoptable.
And we say Hand of the Hills Inc. has made a $1,000 contribution. We are so grateful. Jeanette Adamucci has made a $5,000 contribution. Folks, let's get that thermometer going up towards our $15,000 goal so that can be matched. Let me tell you what $500 will do. $500, this is a critical part of Seattle Humane's function, especially in this amazing new facility. It helps fund an emergency veterinary operation. That's one of the critical parts. Jeff, check
Oh,
out some
wouldn't
of the
it be?
donations.
So, ladies and gentlemen, as you choose to make these donations, we may be hitting the right dollar amount, but we'd like to thank a lot of generous people. Mr. Sager Raul gave a great donation, we can see. Suzanne Nelson opted to give, and I think we might mention her. Let's mention a few more, shall we,
Peter
Kevin?
Seagull just gave a $500 donation. Thank you so much to Brittany Robinson. Thank you to Jennifer Ahrens. That's
Wally
great.
Marquez, you're all on there, so give what you choose to. Now, Kevin, let's go to the next level. It's a level of $250, and this is what those dollars could do. $250 would help replenish pet supplies distributed to low-income seniors so they do not have to choose between pet care and self-care. So that's what $250 can do.
We are so appreciative to Suzanne Nelson. Keep those donations coming in. We are at $7,200 towards our $15,000 goal. Remember, $1,000 will do so much and so many different things. $500 will pay for an emergency operation, ladies and gentlemen. And we get down to the $100 level. And I want to reiterate that the $100 level, we have a donor, these three fantastic sponsors, who will match every single $100 donation up to $7,500. So again, even if you've already given once, please give again. $100 will provide a month of pet food for 3 pets that are in foster care.
Oh, we hope you'll participate at the $100 level or all these levels. If you opted to give $50, and before I tell you more about $50, let me just mention a few names that are coming across the board. Christine Bayless, thank you for your generous gift. Thank you so much to that.
Leanne Weber just gave a $1,000 gift. Thank you so much. We are at $8,550 towards our $15,000 goal.
We got Christine Bayless on this list giving as well. We see Hand of the Hills Incorporated opting to give. A lot of people showing their grace today.
Sue Borgman just came in with a $100 gift. That is several of those $100 gifts towards our $75 we're trying to give. All the other folks that have given so far, consider giving $100 to make that match. And
ladies and gentlemen, we got 2 more levels, but we know that giving is a choice, and we hope you'll make it because we know your grace towards Seattle Humane. Let's move on to the $50 level. If that's a place that you would opt to give, $50 could support medication to care for a dog or cat recovering from an illness within any of our foster homes.
Thank you so much. We just see Sue Borgman may have given another $100 right there. That's really grateful for that. If that was an error, well, we'll take it away. But she's showing up twice, and we are so grateful for a $1,000 gift from Leanne Weber and everyone else who is giving right now. We're trying to get to $15,000, a $25 gift. Just to let you know, maybe you're going to give $125 gifts and make it a $250 gift, just like Christine Bayless did. But a $25 gift, ladies and gentlemen, provides milk replacement for a motherless kitten. How incredible is that? Let's get ourselves up to that $15,000 goal.
Let's do it. So thank you for Sue Borgman as the example she's given of giving at multiple levels. You can make that same choice if you like. But here's another incentive we're very proud, Kevin and I are, to announce. Thanks to a generous but anonymous donor, all of the donations that we receive this evening will be matched dollar for dollar, 100%, up to $15,000.
That takes our 15 to 30. That's our goal right now, is to get to 15, because every single dollar is going to be matched.
So let's get her done. If you'd like to take out that bidding device, look, we're starting to raise a little more. The thermometer's starting to graze at this point in time. So talking about that that $15,000 anonymous donor. So if for dollar, if you choose to give up to $15,000, will be matched. So we hope that you can click a donation level and choose to give at 1 or 2 or several levels. If you'd like to max out one of our matches, you could do that. For anyone planning to give a few hundred, a few thousand, you can do so also. Help us unlock these matches. And while you're continuing to donate, before we look at our silent auction, let's take a look at the tote board, shall we?
Patricia Kirsch just gave $100. That's going towards those 75 that will be matched up to $7,500. And Jessica Reed, we are so grateful for your $200 gift. We are now at $9,000 towards our $15,000 goal. And remember, folks, that the silent auction is an additional part of our fundraising that we're going to be doing. We've closed the super silent by now. We gave our minute countdown. The computer did it on its own. But Monday will be our 11 o'clock closing for these beautiful silent auctions that Jeff and I are currently doing the Vanna, or if you're old enough, like Jeff and I are, Carol Merrill. Does that ring a bell with anybody? Don't wait till the last minute to get your bids in. Let's move back to our sponsor program, see how we're doing. We're at $9,000, Jeff.
But I like the fact that Patty piped in. She knows who Carol Merrill is. Don't you, Patty?
No, she did not. She did not.
She did not pipe
She
in.
did not. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, it's all in good spirit and good fun. We ask you to donate. Let's make that $15,000 goal of ours a reality. Come on, Seattle Humane and all our friends out there in the Puget Sound area. Support us if you will. Let's see that thermometer go well on top of $15,000. How much do we got left in our goal, Kevin? You can see that thermometer.
We've got a grand total of $6,000 left to give. If you're sitting out there and you've been chatting with someone and waiting to give, right now would be a fantastic time to jump in at the $1,000, the $5,000, the $500 level and make a huge gift to support these incredible works that the Seattle Humane Society does to support these kittens.
So we say thank you for making the choice to make a gift and continue to support as we move on. Let's throw it back to Patty at this time.
Well, hello. Now I'm hiding behind this beautiful artwork that you might have seen behind me before that we talked about. This was done by those amazing I-90 kittens. And look at the beautiful little pastel paw prints and all the little marks that they made on this. We've got pale blues and pinks and greens, some yellow, a little bit of orange. What a wonderful gift this would be for a nursery, think about it, or for a child's room, or for a family room, or for a room in any house of an animal lover. Just look at this fabulous thing. These wonderful little kittens are so grateful that they wanted to thank Seattle Humane and give back, and they express their gratitude through art. And this was done through very, very safe paints, washable, non-toxic children's paint, which was washed off their feet and bodies immediately after they did this. So no worries about that. And then this wonderful painting on canvas, which is stretched on wood and easy to hang, was then coated with a plastic so that those prints will never come off. So it's really quite a wonderful gift. And if you had seen them doing this, that would have warmed your heart. Well, we just happen to have a video of them doing it. Let's take a look.
Item 6001.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, you just saw that great video of how these I-90 kittens made that artwork with their paw prints. And as Patty told you, we use the writing to do so. So this unique piece of art is on the auction block at this very moment.
It's number 6001. In order to do this one live auction item, not 20,
right?
One
single.
Find 6001 in the items on the mobile bidding site.
Okay, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. It is on your bidding site. As you can see, the current bid on this great item is $250. So let's see. We got an opening bid. Miss Christine Bayless, who is always one of our most avid supporters. Thank you, Christine, for getting us started. We're sitting at a $250 offer. We're looking for somebody else out there to grab that bidding device of yours, push that button for $500 or $750 or $1,000, whatever you choose, but you must outbid the current bid we have at $250. Come on, Seattle. Let's see you respond by taking out your bidding device and put down your bid price on the current bid.
That piece of work behind Patty, it looks like a Jackson Pollock, and you can tell people it is that, or you can tell them it's a Jackson Kittiak. But it's an incredible piece of work. It's been made by some of the finest kitten artists in the Pacific Northwest. We have a $250 bid. Go to item 6001 in the auction area and bid another $250.
Hey, Patty, I know you're standing by that art. what do you got to add?
I wanted to say, Jeff,
Yeah.
that these artists were named Butch, Coco, Patch, Melissa, Jeff, and Kevin, I think. I'm not sure. They've done a heck of a job, don't you think? I hope the third get bid up.
We do. Christine is currently holding the bid at $250, and she may take home this incredible piece of art unless someone else comes in. We're going to give you just about another minute for your bidding.
Let's do it. Now, ladies and gentlemen, look at that. We got another bidder, haven't we?
Jeanette Adamucci took it up above Christine. She's at the $500 level. They're $250 increments.
So we got $250 bid. Now who give 500 is bid. Now we'll go $750 now. That's how we would normally do it if we're all together.
It's exciting. We're doing a
It
real
is kind
live
of
auction.
exciting. I get $500 bid and now $750. Anyway, that's how the song should go. But in this virtual world, it's quite a little bit different. The bid comes when you choose to push that button. Here we are. Miss Adamucci sits at $500, and we're looking for $750 at the moment. Surely hope someone can respond. And 5 kittens, $500. That's only $100 per I-90 kitten.
Not only will you be supporting Seattle Humane and its incredible work, you have a beautiful piece of art with incredible colors, and you know where it came from. Nobody else has to know. They'll say, what in the world is that? And you'll say, it's a very famous artist.
And you know what we ought to do, Kevin? And I imagine we can get this done. We will make sure, if you're the purchaser of this item, we'll get you that video. The one we just saw, so you can covet that for years to come. When people want to know what that is hanging within your house, you can show them the video, and that was featured here today.
Just got a $750 bid. We are in our last 30 seconds or so of this bidding. Christine Bayless has gone from $250. They've gone to $500. Now it's at $750. Let's get a $1,000 bid in there. We have $750, Jeff.
Yeah, we do. Come on now. Let's get this in. Let's get this fire started. We're sitting at $750. Let's see whose turn will it.
We're at a $1,000 bid. Now we have Jeanette Adamucci and Christine Bayless in a good competition here, and we're only going to give you 20 more seconds.
Let's just let this play out here. Okay, so right now we're sitting at $1,000. We got Jeanette on the bid, which means Christine right now would be getting the silver medal.
Yes, she would, but the silver medal is not as good as the gold medal.
That's right. The gold medal gets you that piece of art and the video, and we're sitting at $1,000 currently. The next bid price should be $1,250.
And there it is right now. Christine Bayless has come in at $1,250. You see how exciting this is? It's like a live auction like this, but it's slow. It's slow and it's kind of delayed, but it's still exciting. We have a $1,250 bid.
Okay, we got $1,250 bid, and now somebody get $1,500 now. Oh, I can't help myself but get into the chant of the auctioneer. We're sitting at $1,250. We're sitting with $1,250 on the bid. Let's punch the button again, and the high bid sits out. Roll that screen just a little bit, if I may. There you go. A little higher, please, because $1,250 now is sitting. I can't see the high bidder at $1,250. I can't tell. I don't know which one of the two is sitting on the high bid, and
it's Christine Bayless at $1,250. She's got the bid one now. We're looking at a $1,500 bid. We got $1,250 looking at a $1,500 bid. I can see all the hands going up. So much bidding going on right now. $1,250 looking at $1,500. Who's got a $1,500 bid?
I can tell you who does. Jeanette does. Jeanette's going to come in at $1,500.
She just did payment. No, Christine Bayless went at $1,500. She's bidding right there, $1,500. We're looking for Jeanette to come in. Jeanette Adamucci. You can't feel how exciting this is at home. You may see it. We're getting kind of riled up here.
Well, we are, and show the grace of Christine and the fact that she bid $1,250 and bid $1,500.
Again,
normally we don't let people bid against themselves.
We're going to totally let her do that unless she tells us it was a mistake. We're looking for Jeanette to come in because we're in the last 10 slow seconds.
Yeah, we are.
Some 10 slow seconds here.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are having fun. We'd like to spend a little more time here, but that's not what we are allowed to do.
6 seconds left.
6 seconds it is.
5,
4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, that
we think this baby is
Ladies
sold.
and gentlemen, we are going to close the bidding from a virtual level. Right now, we see the $1,500 bid with Miss Christine Bayless. Make that final bid count as we have closed the live auction of the I-90 kitten art. Thank you, Christine. Thank you, Jeanette. Thanks to everybody for just being here with us.
We are so grateful for everyone to come in and join us at this great and COVID conditioned Seattle Humane event. We had a $15,000 match. Everything up to $15,000 will be matched, and we are doing great. We have an announcement. Who did say it out loud? Elaine Coles, ladies and gentlemen, just contributed $10,000 to our goal. That's amazing. That means we've done well over our $15,000 goal. We remember, John Wenstrup, thank you for your $500 bid. Denise Beard, thank you for your $500 contribution. Arnie, Amy Drake, Paula Littlewood, Kelly Wire, you guys are doing incredible work right now getting us towards our goal.
And look, we're starting to find that goal. We're sitting well over $10,000. We're going to get that $15,000 level. So ladies and gentlemen, when you're at home and you saw that $10,000 gift, let's everybody give a real big clap for that great donation and all of you that chose to get involved. So thank you all for choosing to be with us on this beautiful Saturday night. We look forward to seeing you again at the next T-Shirts and Tails event that is forthcoming. So once again, Kevin, thank you. Patty, thank you. It's been great to be with you tonight.
I look forward to seeing you guys. Remember, the silent auction and a whole bunch of items that are online that you can find on this very, very same site close Monday at 11 a.m. Tell your friends, unless you have the high bid and you don't want anyone else to know, then don't tell anyone else. But make sure you take that bid all the way to the top. It's going to remain open until 11 a.m. Go ahead and get the final bids and keep an eye on your favorite packages. There's more exciting silent auction items for you coming up at Tuxes and Tails. Get your tickets now. Have a wonderful evening. Jeff, great seeing you and working
Kevin,
with you.
nice to be with
Patty,
you.
back to you. Everyone else, be well.
Thanks, everybody.
First of all, thank you every single person who watched tonight and who bid. From $1 on up, we love you and we thank you. We want to thank our wonderful sponsors, Susan Mallory, Mud Bay, and J-Gal Family Dentistry. We want to remind you once again that Tuxes and Tails comes up on August 8th, so mark your calendar. Same time, same station. We want to thank so much Elaine Coles. We want to thank the Nordstroms. We love you. Barnett, Barrier, Schuler, Bayless, Adamachi, all of you who gave, every single one of you who gave, we want to say thank you. And we want to tell you that we raised $102,000 in this event. $102,000 in this event. So that means that we have a big cheer going up. So for a virtual T-Shirts and Tails and not even Tuxes and Tails, I say that's amazing. So I leave you with 3 things. First of all, please stay safe so you can see us again on August 8th. Second of all, mwah. And third of all, meow, we love you.